Okay, so we're going to do this, so however it works out, that's what you're going to get. In case you're wondering about the space in the middle, one, that's the transition over from our pistol powders to our rifle powder. And also I had the scale setting there. I was going to weigh out one charge of 45 ACPs just to show how much it was, but camera wasn't cooperating, so we nixed that. So I'll come back with a few more powders after we touch these off. But to answer a couple of quick questions before we get started here, a couple people are like, well, what's the purpose of this? What's the point? The main thing is a lot of you that are, or I have a lot of people that are asking, questions about reloading. Well, powder burn rates. Why do you use this burn rate in the pistol versus this in a rifle? Why can't you put pistol powder in a rifle? This is just a quick, definitely nothing set in stone though. Just a quick thing to show the difference in burn rates, and we'll get into the more technical stuff a little more later. But I'll tell you what each one is as we touch it off. I don't think my microphone's going to pick up there, so I'll just explain everything here and we'll get started, and let's go from there. Okay, so first one up here, we have the tight group, which is going to be our pistol powder. Hopefully I won't set the entire table on fire in one lick, but these are all 5 pistol powders. We have tight group, unique, blue dot, the 2400 and 231. So first off, here's the tight group. So that brings us to another thing. This is actually, in the case, considered one of the fastest burning powders in any of the selections. Your burn rate will change when it's compressed in a case or out here, but that gives you some idea of the burn rates of that powder. Now here's unique, which actually is a slower burning powder, but let's see what it does. Now another reason that these powders are going as slow as they are is because I have them thinned out so much. If we had a little bit heavier line, then they would burn faster because they generate a higher heat. Which I will show that in a minute. Let's just light them all. We'll have a race to the end. Again, you can see this is keeping a just steady flame. So we'll go ahead with our rifle powders while that cools down, so I'm not dumping powder onto embers. But here's the CFE 223. Tight group. .30-31, which .30-31 isn't an extruded powder. This is a cylindrical powder. Ogden Levolution. I wonder if dinner's ready yet. Will be at the time this is over. Kind of boring, huh? Now this is the H4350, not the IMR. It makes prettier colors. You get that nice pinkish red. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but this is almost a rose colored flame. That one's gold, this one's rose. And we have the 10X. So, now that's nice, good, lined out, slow line. There really wasn't a whole lot of difference in the pistol powders and the rifle powders. Well, quite a bit, but now here's what happens when you don't line it out so much. So this is a little closer to what it does in the case. This is the exact same amount. It's 1.6 cc scoop. There's the tight group. And unique. Guys were laughing at me earlier. They said, "Boy, you'd make a lousy junkie." Yeah, it's probably a good thing. So this is going to be the same amount with a little closer flake touch. Tight group. Unique. Now for a comparison, and this is just a small 30 grain spout. That is Pyrex. So apparently wet Pyrex. This is 2F black. This is actually real live black powder. That's probably all I've got left of it. Here's the difference in smokeless powder, black powder substitute, and actual black. And as you can see, the black didn't take much to set off. Instantly gone. Another reason, do not put smokeless powder in a black powder firearm. So there's a short little thing. We are going to be doing a few more of these a little bit in the future. I do have my